Hi guys, today I've got something slightly different for you. I'm doing a declutter video and I am decluttering my cookery book collection. I've been having a bit of a spring clean, declutter around the house. I've just finished the kitchen this morning and I thought it was a good time to look at my cookery books and perhaps downsize the collection a little bit. This is where I keep them, in this cabinet here, and there's two whole shelves there of cookery books, and how we find recipes and stuff has kind of changed, I think, and I use the internet a lot more than I used to, so I'm going to pull them all out and go through them, and I thought I'd film it for you. Right, so I've pulled everything out apart from these three, which are Ashley's, and I know he won't want me to get rid of, so those are staying. I've got you at a slightly funny angle, but it's difficult to find a decent angle where you're going to see everything, but this seems to work, I think, so I'm just going to go through them all. I find it really difficult to get rid of cookbooks. I don't know why really, but let's go through them all and see how we get on, and then I will show you at the end the pile I'm keeping and the pile I'm getting rid of. So first of all, I've got this little one. It's a Thai cookery book and I've had it for years, and I think I've cooked a couple of things out of it, but I really don't pick it up at all to find recipes, and the writing's really blimmin' small as well because it's so little, so I think that can go. So I'll put that on the going pile. That's it, the sound of it hitting the floor. Same thing with this potato cookbook. Nice little book, but the writing's really small and I just don't find myself reaching for it, so that's going to go. This one is Ashley's, the Leith's Cookery Bible, and that's a really good, so it's got ingredients as well as recipes, and just a really good reference book, so that one I'm going to keep. Jamie Oliver, Save with Jamie. I've not had this one very long, so I've got lots of Jamie Olivers, but I haven't had this one very long, so that one is going to be a keeper. Rick Stein's India, that one is actually Ashley's. He's got cards in it, you see, for recipes that he obviously wants to cook or has cooked or whatever. That's quite a recent addition to the collection and we have used it quite a lot, so that one's going to stay. Got a random Slimming World leaflety book there, Pub Grub Classics, that can go. Don't even know what it's doing in there. Rick Stein Taste of the Sea, that is pretty old. I think I picked it up from a car boot sale. You can tell it's old by looking at Rick Stein on the cover because he looks quite young and has more hair than he has these days. Literally never picked that up at all. Yeah, I think that one's going to go. Another Rick Stein one, Venice to Istanbul. That went with the TV series. It was a really good TV series, that one. Again, we've not had that one incredibly long, so I'm going to keep that one. This one was sent to Ashley by a friend of his for his 50th birthday. It's about smoking things, and because it's his, I don't know if he actually uses it very much, but I don't feel like I can get rid of it because he's not had it long and it was a present, so that one will go back in. Right, that's one whole pile done. Let's move on to this pile. This I picked up from a car boot sale. It's cooking with leftovers, basically, waste not, want not. I flicked through it and it's okay, but honestly, I'm really not going to use it, so I'm feeling a bit bad about getting rid of this. I kind of want to keep it, but I never pick it up, so it's going. Another random Slimming World book that's missing its back cover. That can go in the bin, I think. 100 Best Stir Fries. I don't think I've ever opened that. Still got the $3.99 sticker on the front of it. I'm going to put that into a maybe pile and have a look through. I'm going to make a pile for books I want to look through and then decide what I'm going to do with. So yeah, that can go there. Another Rick Stein one, The Seafood Lover's Guide. Don't know what to do with that. That might go onto the maybe pile as well, I think. Jamie's 30-minute meals. This is one that I do actually use a lot. I've got a few recipes that I really enjoy cooking from there, so that's a definite keeper. And another Jamie at home. You can tell from the state of this that it's well used. The cover's got all sorts of splashes and stains on. So yeah, this one's definitely staying. I love this one. The takeaway secret. This is how to cook food that's like takeaway food at home, and we've done a couple of things from it and it's pretty good. So yeah, that one's a keeper. This one, I don't even know where it came from. It's French, obviously. Yeah, no idea at all. It's like a reference type book. I think I'm going to put that onto the maybe pile and see what Ashley says about that one, because perhaps that might be one that he's bought. This New Covent Garden Soup for All Occasions. This was sent to me when I was blogging as a review, to review on my blog. I quite like cooking soups in winter, so yeah, I think that one's a keeper. Oh dear, my keeping pile is much bigger than my getting rid of pile. Right, Japanese cook. Oh, hang on, let me move that over. Japanese cooking. That's Ashley's, so that will have to stay. Another Rick Stein seafood book. Is that not the Seafood Lover's Guide, that one? Rick Stein seafood. We just don't look at that at all. Yeah, I think that one's going to go. Executive decision, that one's going. Ainsley Harriot's Meals in Minutes. I used to use this, not so much now. I feel like I want to just have a quick look through that and decide what to do with it, but it will probably go, so I'll add it to the maybe pile. This, the Onion Cookbook, with lots of little bookmarks in it for things I might have been going to cook once. They've probably been in there for 10 or 12 years, I should think. Yeah, that one I think can go. You know, I could flick through them, they all look so lovely, so many nice things and lovely pictures. I'm drawn in by the loveliness of books quite often, but I really don't reach for it, so it's got to go. River Cottage Meat Book, that's Ashley's. He uses that quite a lot, so I think that's a keeper. Delia Smith's Complete Cookery Course. I know that if Ashley was here, he'd say, oh yes, I want to keep that, I want to keep that, but I really can't see that that's got anything in it that we'll need that the Leith's book hasn't got. So don't tell him, but it's going. Hairy Biker's Family Cookbook. That's a maybe. I'm going to put that on the maybe pile because I'm not sure. These are easy. Another couple of Slim and Well little pamphlets. They can go. Zilly's Italian Food for Friends. Had that for years. Really haven't. Have I cooked anything from it? I don't think I've ever cooked from it. It's going. Goodbye, Aldo Zilly. Jamie's Comfort Food. It's just such a cosy name, isn't it? I love Jamie Oliver books. Look, it's full of yummy loveliness. Yeah, I'm keeping that. I can't bring myself to get rid of that. Abel and Colt Veg Box Companion. That was a freebie when I used to have a veg box from these people. This is actually quite useful for things to do with vegetables. Obviously, being a veg box companion, but yeah, it's quite a useful book. So that's yeah, I'm going to keep that. A really old Jamie Oliver, Happy Days with the Naked Chef. I'm feeling like that one can probably go. However, I just want to go through it to make sure there's nothing that I want to keep any particular recipes out of there first. So that's going in the need to look through pile. Delia Smith's Winter Collection. That was a car boot buy. I've never cooked anything out of it, I don't think, so that can go. God, this is a brick. The Ultimate Healthy Eating Cookbook. I don't know how long I've had this, but a very long time. and I couldn't tell you the last time I opened it, probably about 17 years ago or something like that. So that one is going. Jamie's Italy. I feel like I want to keep this one, but I don't know. That's going to go into the maybe pile. This is a gorgeous book, all sort of Swedish and from that neck of the woods. What am I trying to say? What's the word used for there? I don't know. Anyway, it's got lots of lovely wintry warming recipes in it, and we use it quite a lot, so that one's staying. Nigella Express, there's a lot of recipes in there that I cook quite often, so that's a definite keeper. Tapas, I think that's going to go. I've had that a long time. Yeah, there's nothing in there that I need to keep, so that's on the going pile. Easy Curry Cookery. This was the first cookery book I bought myself when I had my first flat. When I bought my first flat, I remember having my parents and my brother over for dinner, and I cooked something out of this. It was a lamb kofta curry. So yeah, I'm keeping that just because it's kind of got sentimental value, really. And there are a couple of curries that I cook out of this, so yeah, I'm going to keep that one. Simple Chinese Classics. Simple Chinese Classics, yes. Don't think I've ever cooked anything out of that. No, that's going to go. Levi Roots Cookery Book. That's actually William's, so I'm going to keep that because he might want it. Nigella Bites. I'm feeling like that is probably gonna go, but I'm gonna put it onto the maybe pile just to have a check through it. We're getting there. Gordon Ramsay's Secrets. I don't feel like we need this. No, I think Gordon's gonna go. John Burton Race, TV chef, and he had a restaurant in Dartmouth for a while that we went to a few times. I don't know if we need this or not. I'm going to put this onto the maybe pile. Rick Stein's French Odyssey. I'm going to also put that onto the maybe pile. I'm feeling like we haven't got a French cookery book, so, but do I need it really? I'm not convinced I do. Oh, I'm indecisive. It's going onto the maybe pile. The maybe pile's growing. And finally, another Jamie Oliver, Jamie's Kitchen. This one is another maybe. So, we're done. So, this pile down here is the getting rid of pile. Excuse me, that will all go to the charity shop. This pile here is the need to check again pile, so that's a job for me to do, to go through those. And this pile here is the definite keeping pile, which is going to go back into the bookcase. So this is the finished article. We've got the bottom shelf is full pretty much, and then I've just got 3 on the next shelf up, so I'm quite pleased with that. I've cleared out almost a whole shelf of books. Well, not quite a whole shelf of books, but I certainly feel better about the ones I've got rid of. I'm actually filming this bit a couple of weeks after I initially filmed the declutter, and I have to say I kept a few of them to see how I'd feel about them after a week or so, out of the pile that I wasn't sure about, and I didn't really want any of them. I decided to get rid of them all, and a week on from that, I'm pretty glad about how I've ended up or how the situation has ended up. So yeah, happy with that. I feel like that was a jolly good declutter. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.